Botanical Garden. This is the most beautiful spot in DC. You're very lucky to be here. And this is all your taxpayer dollars paid for these beautiful plants, so I'm glad that everybody pay taxes.
We don't.
Well, I'm glad your parents pay taxes and got you here paying taxes, because this is a very good use of your taxpayer money. To have this beautiful garden that's been here for a long time. And, okay, so what the point of the USPG, the point of the garden is that it's historically it was started by Congress, plants that they were collected from around the world, but now it's a place to talk about ecological issues, sustainability. We also talk about beauty. We also are a restful place in the city. So it's conservation, ecology, beauty, rest, and the tradition of why we're here.
The Botanical Garden production facilities is the largest greenhouse complex supporting a public garden in the United States. It was completed in 1994, includes 85,000 square feet under grass divided into 34 greenhouse bays and 16 environmental zones. In 1842, the idea of the National Botanical Garden was re-established when the return of the United States exploring expedition in the South Seas brought to Washington a collection of living plants from around the globe. The architecture of the Capitol has served as acting director of the United States Botanical Gardens since 1934 under the direction of the Joint Committee on the Library. And last, the garden was moved to its present location in 1933, the complex bordered by 1st Street and 3rd Street Southwest and located along the north side, south sides of the Independence Zone.
Nourishment for tropical rainforests comes mostly from recycled dead plants and animals and not from the soil. Twigs, toppled trees, and toads are quickly broken down by fungi, microorganisms, and termites. Nutrients are transferred to living plants through the thick tangle of roots growing at the soil's surface. The soil never has a chance to recover these life-giving materials and cannot be coaxed to support long-term productivity after masses of vegetation are removed.
I like the one in the background. What is that? It's a silver torch.
I love silver torches.
Those things are great.
What is this thing?
Is it prickly?
Kinda. It kind of feels just like, I don't know. You
It's
know how
the old man
carpets have like
cactus.
that weird feeling sometimes? Charles Darwin called the sudden appearance of flowering plants angiosperm in the fossil record in Abominable Mystery. The earliest angiosperm evidence dates from 130 million years ago in the Mesozoic era. By 80 to 90 million years ago, angiosperms outnumbered all other plants. What happened? Mountain building blocked global circulation of tropical warmth, and distinct tropical temperature and polar regions emerged. Continental drift shifted land masses into arid climate zones.
Like film under, like, look, spores.
Oh yeah, he showed us those.
Where are they?
I think it's these brown dots. Look, Mr. Carpenter, spores.
Woo!
Ooh, that's weird. Ew, I never even noticed that, and I like used to have ferns in my yard, I think. These are fossil fuels.
Woo!
Oh, look. This room contains over 5,000 orchids.
Over 5,000 orchids.
Wait, no, that's how many there are, but this room has hundreds of orchids are on display at any given time.
Awesome.
They basically just like move, like on their own. See? Pretty cool. Should buy one of these for Mr. Carpenter. We should take it with us. It's so cool.
It's actually really cool.
I just want to like pet it. We're so creepy.
We're like petting a fern.
I feel like really cool. Let's look at the spores.
Spores.
No,
Where are the spores?
Where are the spores?
We just learned about these spores. They do exist.
Mr. Carpenter, there's no spores on this.
It's so creepy.
We should bring them to him and be like, look, it moves. And then we should be like, there's no spores.
Fungus? Right now we're at the top of the canopy.
Just chilling in the jungle. There are many non-flowering plants in here. It's basically all green. Doesn't smell like one.
It's not a pine tree.
There's no plaque for this. Oh, maybe this is it.
Is that it?
I think this could possibly be it. It's from the orchid family. And it's from South America. And it seems to look like a pine tree, but
It's a lot different texture and doesn't smell like a pine tree.
so it's a pine tree tease.
Lots of interesting plants here at the Botanic Gardens. The Earth's richest plant communities are lowland tropical rainforests. The impressive diversity of trees, shrubs, vines, and epiphytes in this jungle habitat is maintained by a wet and warm equatorial climate. And trust me, it is very wet and very warm.
We can do as an average human being to conserve the world around us. We can do things such as create habitat for pollinators in our gardens. We can weed our gardens, and we can do many different things such as plant plants that will be beneficial to other plants and such things, etc. That's a wrap.